Now?
There we go. She's ready.
Hey!
Yes.
Get that off of her, bro. What are you doing? Come on. Get that off her.
Shut up, non bitch.
Just take a slice of cheese and slap it on her head real quick.
All right.
I'll be sure to do that to every single one of your kids.
So trade deadline is coming up soon. Do any of you have any eyes on trading?
Well, everyone's trying to trade with me, and Eddie's trying to just give me terrible trades. I would give you advice
Pretty
if you
usual.
join this league. If you are new to this league, do not trade with Eddie. That would be my advice.
Every league needs
No.
it.
Hey, it takes some work, but you can get some things done. I mean, Antonio Gibson, that worked out, I think, so far for me. We'll see long term, right? But yeah, no, there's definitely some bad trades you have to sift through.
Trade
Yeah.
in leagues, and I'm in holy shit. I'm in 4 to 5 different leagues, and this league does the most trading, and obviously it's the most lively league. With the trade, oh my, yeah, I don't know what's on my audio, guys.
Well, with the trade deadline coming up, we need to get some trades going.
Well, I've been trying to fish out some trades, but no one's biting, at least to the people. I've sent out a few trades.
I think I've gotten more bad offers than Eddie this year.
That's true.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
You should have took up on some of my offers, though. Because you ended up
the trash ones? No. Yeah, I'm okay.
I got to go back and look at exactly what I sent, but I feel like it would have benefited you now.
No, not at all.
For sure.
No.
Compared to what your team is actually looking like right now.
There was 2 bad weeks of injuries. So our team, if we didn't make those trades either, pretty much every single person on our team would have been injured. So we got 2 bad weeks of injuries, and we're coming back healthy. So, hey, I got we dumped some salary. We're prepped for next year, salary rise with contracts. And I got some future picks as well. You guys know who you are. Good looking on that verbal today.
So is that you giving in? Is that the Coach is giving up this year?
I think it is because he knows he's going to lose.
So
to me
another
in the
important
playoffs.
part. Huh? What'd you say?
I think he's giving up because he knows he's going to lose to me in the playoffs, and he wants to concede it now because his horseshoe has fallen out.
Yeah, no, there was no horseshoe. Mine is clearly injury. Your horseshoe is still running on. So
mine is clearly injury.
Okay, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Tyreek Hill and Mahomes have been carrying your team. Anybody else is trash. So when everything. Yeah. Look at T's gonna second it, but T shouldn't be talking because he's kind of close in there too. So.
You are talking a lot of shit right now.
I'm in second place. What you mean?
Listen, I don't. You guys doing good? Okay, we're talking about playoffs. We ain't in the playoffs, man.
All right,
Come on, you guys got work to go.
Well, as of right now, playoffs is looking like CCK, me, Gene Power, DB is in there at 6th, Swaggy at 4th.
Yes, I am.
And
there's no one else listed because Gotham's in there. Okay.
Yeah, you see, we're talking about all this major group of people at 4 and 5. So, are me and Jack worried about anything? No, because our team can get healthy and we jump right back. And on top of that, we're set up for 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. This ain't about this 1 year, guys. This is dynasty. Come on, step. I know you too soft. Yeah. Deshaun, I got good for my second year, and T finally learned not to spend big money on defense. You guys are amateurs still. Come on, you guys got a big head because you got some winning juju in you, and it's like okay, it's we understand. You guys are like, oh, Christmas.
It sounds like Jack just pulled a Maggie and gave Julian the fucking playbook for this offensive playbook this week. All right, we'll see.
All I know is that it will keep getting better, Julian, and I would be worried if I were you.
Yeah, I will keep on getting better, so I'm glad you acknowledge that.
No relenting on either side.
I will go into this because we are the roommates that you called out last time, and you will bite your words.
Kind of since that moment, they've kind of risen pretty high. So it kind of sparked something in them. Give them the bulletin board material.
Yep. This is which is what we needed. We got the best league all around, hands down. I think that I've been in plenty of other leagues throughout, and they all suck horribly. Yeah. And this is
A few of them are.
Yeah.
No lie. I was just saying, like, we got something special in this league, man. I was explaining this to someone else. I'm like, yo, if we lose a guy, like, I'm always recruiting too or looking for like another like legit GM, But they gotta realize it's a dynasty. Like, you hop in a dynasty league, man, like you're gonna be behind. The rookie year is gonna be shit. DB knows. So like it's not gonna be great, but like you can build from it. You can make moves. So like we got something special. Our guys, a group of guys, like we're just always active in the chat, man. Big trades happening year round. Like it's crazy. It's crazy.
So that's what we're going to look at today, real quick. You got maybe, 10 more minutes real quick? So we're going to look at matchups real quick. And while we're going through the matchups, look at some trading pieces. There's 1 week left for trade deadline. Let's get some real conversations going here. All right? I know the last place team, Ray, he this week, and a couple of them fell. So who knows? Who freaking knows? Who knows? All right, so let's start the matchup with that one. We got Show Me Your TDs versus Ray Puppets.
What the hell?
Hey, I mean, it's bro. Like I said in the chat, like this dude just made a complete rebuild of his team and like the mid-season, and now his predictions look a little higher. But like he's not gonna beat me. I said that about DB last week too, but I still don't think this dude's gonna beat me. Like his team's still pretty fucking weak, but he's got great matchups this week. Picked up Duke Johnson. I tried to pick him up before anyone else did. Obviously, he's got the waiver over me, unless he bid more. But I don't know.
He's looking pretty damn good.
Looking good, but like look at those matchups, dude. You got Justin Jefferson. I got Dalvin Cook, which he gave me. It's not a throw game out there, and they're facing Chicago if it is. So pass on that. Same thing with Tampa Bay with Robbie Anderson. Actually, that might be a pretty decent game, but Robbie's
Truth. We know we're not supposed to speak on our own matchups, so you always do this. You're trying to hype yourself up all the time, bro.
Rule one, sir.
Rule.
And I was gonna give you the slight edge. Yeah, I was going to give you the slight edge in this matchup because you were trying to get yourself hyped up like that, I'm going to go by a .03 loss.
Ooh, wow.
That one's for you.
Harsh.
I'll let this point speak for itself this week.
Okay. No, I mean, I looked at that matchup, man, and the one thing that I'll say for this one, right, is no Chris Carson. So they just said there's no Chris Carson this week. So Josh is going to have to plug in somebody else there, and looking at some of his options, I mean, Matt Breida, or I guess if he can pick somebody else up, maybe Boston Scott, but, he just traded away Miles Sanders to a certain somebody. So
why would you want to do that?
Was Chris Carson a good trade piece? Was he? I mean, he traded for him this week, right? Was he a good trade piece?
When he's healthy, man, he puts up numbers silently. Like all last year when Eddie had him, silent killer. This year when he was healthy, I mean, because he can run routes too. So, that would have put this matchup closer. But I'm going to go with Show Me to improve here. But one thing I'll point out, we got penthouse versus outhouse matchups because we got the top three teams playing the bottom three teams. So we got a little bit of
separation
that. Then we got the rest of the best with DB and myself. And maybe some others, but it's a top and bottom matchup this week heavily.
Yeah, I think Show Me does have that slight edge, but I think this is really going to come into the hands of how many picks. What's his name? Quarterback in Cincy. Burrow. Yeah, I think this is going to come into how many picks he's going to throw with their defense, because I do think he has potential to make that pick six and that defense step in big. And I do like Allen over Watson over this week as well. So that's the other matchups. I think it's got TD's got an edge, but with those two matchups, a pick six plus I'd say a 7.5 point differential in QB could be in favor.
Good point. We'll just have to see. You guys got me. Show Me. I'm gonna go ahead and go Ray because I want first place. Next matchup, Gotham's Road.
Let's
see. And my mic is terrible, guys. My
bad. It's usually awesome. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't know what the fuck is up with it right now. All right, next matchup, Gotham's Rogues versus First Class. We counted first class out last week, and he almost made some noise. No, I'm kidding. He got blown out.
The week before that.
This one again. I got Gotham going up again. I don't see any reason he should lose. Giovanni Bernard probably isn't going to do much against Pittsburgh, but yeah, I mean,
Volume.
Actually, Adam Thielen versus Chicago. That's another shutdown game. Will Fuller versus Cleveland is supposed to be 50 miles per hour winds, so Will Fuller probably isn't going to do shit. I don't know.
I actually like first class in this one after looking at the matchups.
Let me look at these matchups. Yeah, Green Bay versus Jacksonville. Mike Williams versus Miami might be a good one for him. DK versus LA. Yeah, might actually come out the doghouse. Yeah, I'm going to go first class.
Yeah, I mean, when I looked at this too, looking at the weather, which is supposed to be like a bunch of rain and a bunch of wind in Houston-Cleveland game. So, Will Fuller, that might not work out so well. And, I mean, first class has put up last week, kind of overperformed, found guys to get away to get in the end zone. Curtis Samuel, you can maybe hope for another kind of gadget play to get a touchdown since there's no CMC. DK Metcalf is fucking amazing. So, no surprise there. But it's going to be close. But I kind of think first class has been on the doorstep so many times that this is the one that finally maybe gets that W.
Right. These guys both rookie wide receivers. Both of them are on the bench. One's on bye, and the other one is not playing. Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb, first round picks. Are either of these receivers like pieces or you guys are talking trading? Are you only looking for top tier receivers? Because these are interesting to me.
Depends on the type of team you are. Where you're situated. Like if you're trying to win now,
very true.
I'd probably go elsewhere. But but it's also like I don't know, Eddie. And good luck trading that with Jerry Jeudy. So
anybody trying to go Thielen? He's got Thielen.
He sent me a very, very compelling offer for Thielen. Probably his best offer so far. But had to go with Josh in the end on that one.
The Vikings don't grow enough, I don't think, to be trading key players like Austin Eckler and picks.
The picks part was
like what?
I was saying if it were the other way around, right? Like Keenan Allen in like a second or a third, just straight up for an Eckler, like that maybe gets you in the door to be like, all right, maybe let's think about this here. But yeah, it was like picks and then John Brown as well, which
right. Come on, man.
Like, damn,
you might have just formed a trade for me right there, bud.
Come on, man.
Keenan Allen. How you feel about Keenan Allen, DB?
I like Keenan Allen, but I'm not giving you Eckler.
He's a keeper too.
Eckler's not for trade.
You sure?
Are you trying to have trade talks on the pod right now? Is that what you're trying to do right now?
Who said we couldn't do that? Who said we couldn't do that? I'm using my platform wisely.
Man.
3-year contract with Keenan Allen. No, I'm playing.
Fucking hilarious. All right, next matchup. Cold Jays versus Cucamonga Cracker Killers. Squad on squad. I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet on this one. You guys go ahead.
I'll let one of you guys start. Yeah.
Scott, baby. I'm going to have to go with Scott. His team's been outperforming everyone all year, and I think he's going to keep doing it until I come up against him in the finals. Josh Jacobs just a beast. And now who else did you just pick up? Did you just get Kamara, or are you going for Kamara?
No, I got Kamara. I've had Kamara for a little bit. He hasn't shown out like he did at the beginning of the season, but hey, there's still time.
Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, Kamara.
Oh.
Yeah, the Scott seems a little sneaky. I'm going to have to go with CCK, but he's got Kai Murray, who's been obviously killing it, and it's going to be a run game for both Josh and Murray. So QB alone. He's got Ron, who's going to come back with his points this week. He missed it last week. And he's actually fully healthy now. Kamara obviously is going to eat. Robert Woods on Seattle. That's probably going to be the better matchup instead of Cooper Kupp. Robert Woods, that man eats, no doubt. And then here goes the sneaky one right here with AB. You're a dog for that because AB is going to see the end zone this week, bro. I can see it. Evans, I'm thinking he's going to check out, bro, because there's way too much power in Tampa Bay, bro. They're going to implode. They're going to implode, bro. So, like, another receiver will have to step up. It's probably going to be AB, you know. But then
I think Evans will do better. He's not getting double covered anymore.
I mean, but he's still getting that pressure. He's getting, like, held out there. Like, I don't know if it's Brady not seeing him or what, but he's not getting the targets. Like, that
last game, we'll see how they look this game. I'm actually really tuning in.
Godwin takes the targets, man. He's a beast.
Yeah, I just want to see what this next Carolina Tampa Bay game looks like. That will say a lot because they got beat in New Orleans, or beat by New Orleans, I should say. So
bad.
I just want to see what it look like.
Right, and it's another divisional matchup too.
No, we don't speak on our own matchups, but Coach Hayes, how you feeling? Like you're in that 4 or 5 group. How are you feeling this week, buddy?
I could care less. This is a 4 and 5 matchup, like we said. There's other lower tier matchups as well. So hey, if we win, phenomenal. If we lose, we still got some time. We know that we're still not 100% in health wise. So regardless of how
I wanted some smoke. Whatever. Next matchup.
You got the
hey, that IQ. Hold up, I got to hear DGB's analysis on this because he stayed quiet.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think this is a CCK matchup for this one. I mean, the biggest things for me, Kyler Murray has been going off this year. Lamar Jackson kind of hit a little bit of a wall. But also, the Buffalo Bills just had like 3 or 4 defensive backs that got ruled out. So that Kyler Murray game might be just crazy. Aaron Jones, I think he's going to have like another big game because that one has kind of bad weather as well, perhaps. So, I don't know. It's just a lot of boom, especially with that Darnell Mooney. I'm interested to see that one. RSO projects him at like 5.5 points, right? Which isn't a whole lot. It's kind of attainable. But like, dude, if he hits over that, like, it's kind of good night at that point. But I like Goddard. Goddard this week has a hell of a shot because he's probably one of the top 3 tight ends this week. Michael Thomas, we'll see what happens there. I don't know if Richard Sherman is back yet, but but DJ Chark could also go off. But I just think it's going to be a little bit too much on one side.
Exactly why I said I could care less what happens, and I ain't trying to bring no smoke because I'm fully aware of the situation.
This week just might not be it.
I feel
yeah.
I caught 2 L's from him already this year, so hey.
Gabby thought otherwise. She said, nah. Coach A for sure.
All right, Swaggy versus Yeezy.
I'm going to talk a little less because my mic is going haywire right now. But Swaggy versus Yeezy.
So projected matchup right now, it has Swaggy at 120 and Yeezy only at 97. So just on RSO's projections, this is not a close matchup.
Yeah.
Truth, what do you think about that? How do you got this one going?
I think it's true. High key. I mean, this man already had his biggest piece play, and he only put up 10 points. That's the biggest drop in prediction right there. So it definitely hurt. But I mean, Silmar built his team pretty well. Fournette actually he's the number 1 guy. It seems like it's going to be soon, or if he already locked it up, I don't know. But again, you got Lockett with LA. Diggs with against Arizona, Brandon Cooks against Cleveland. Like, this dude's been going fucking crazy out of nowhere.
Cook's been going crazy.
I like how we put the better receivers in the flex position.
Right.
So it was like, oh, okay, Tyler Lockett, maybe not. Evans, maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. But then, the other 2. Like,
I pulled that too. I put D-Hop in the flex because a 2-point game for me last week is just that's not star power. You
got to motivate him
this week. Yeah, right, exactly. Like Claypool, whatever. It's not my matchup, but I'm gonna have to give it to Swaggy for sure. But Yeezy will put up a fight. This dude's been on the incline, so I'm not gonna put it past him. But ultimately, it'll be Swaggy.
Is Swaggy tied for first too?
He's up there, yeah.
Oh no, screw that. Yeezy, I got Yeezy. Let's go.
I don't want him to win, but you gotta be real.
All right.
Now we finally get to the matchup that I got DB on here for. He disappeared.
Oh, wait, hold up before we get over that, because I did want to say, this one I think Swaggy's got it, though. I mean, only because there's a couple things. Obviously, Julio's bye week being bad, bad timing for this matchup.
Huge.
And then, going down to, Marvin Jones, which is a fine receiver. But Washington has Kendall Fuller, who has been
fine receiver, which means he's okay.
Yeah, I was being nice. But Kendall Fuller's been tearing it up. Like, it's going to be, just kind of tough going for that. So Swaggy, is going to find himself still in either a tie for first or, potentially more.
Damn.
Yep, I agree.
Tragic.
I agree. Damn. All right. Final matchup. Oh, from the last two people, I forgot to talk about trading. Last two teams, for the 4 teams. Kojays, Kukumunga, Swaggy Yeezy. Any trade pieces that you're looking at that's possibly on the bench or something like that? Henry Ruggs for Kojays. Like, anything that tantalizes you?
I don't like trades.
Talking about this next matchup because you're trying to dig like T was. So moving on.
I'm digging here, man. The trade deadline's a week. I'm trying to get the
info.
conversation started. But all right, next matchup. Gene Power, DB, and Mahomie.
Bring him in.
I'd like to just start off by saying, whoa, Tua is getting the start here. Wow.
Tua.
Wow.
I like that.
This man traded
like
Josh Allen. What was your thoughts there, sir? That you believe Tua could carry you for the rest of the year?
Well, if you didn't look, I picked up Jared Goff, which not a sexy pick. Again, he's a nice quarterback, right? Fine. But this week he's got an A+ matchup, so I'm kind of on the fence there of who I'm going to play and if it's going to be Tua or not. But when you look at kind of Miami's setup, right, even without now or losing Preston Williams for the year, like they're going to have to throw a lot because they're going to kind of, I know their defense is good, but they're going to throw considerably a lot. And it kind of sets up for Tua's deep ball, which is one of the best in the NFL. But yeah, to rely on him for all year, maybe not. But yeah, when you trade Josh Allen to get you Miles Sanders, I'm going to do that every day of the week.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders, really good pickup. You lost Saquon. Don't worry about it.
And CMC, and then
Christian McCaffrey, don't worry about it. CEH gets Le'Veon Bell, touches goes down. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna keep getting running back ones. That's all I do. That's all Gene Power
he's
does.
on a bye this week.
Sheesh. DB, I'm sorry on this one, my guy. I'm gonna give this one to Gene Power. I got you on here to try to talk.
Well, I'd like to say something.
It's hard to talk shit, bro. It's gonna be super.
My team projection may not be high. We're hurting right now. We got Mahomie on the bench. We got Tyreek Hill on the bench, but we do have Nick Chubb coming back. So that is some good stuff that we're ready to see. And then maybe week 12, Austin Eckler. So maybe a loss this week to Derek, but I'm looking.
So we're saying, looking to the future because this is an L this week, or looking to the future because
this week I might
win to propel you
concede an L to Derek, but we will see.
Yeah, I like that. I agree. Because, Chubb could be deadly, especially if that weather is bad. So
as well, Justin Jackson just put on the IR. So
pretty much all that's going on is I got a million exclusives as to why I know I'm going to lose. So
you literally said the same exact thing you said, though. Come on.
Oh, really? I was distracted with baby, so I had no idea what was going on for the past minute and a half of this pod.
All I have to say is don't think about just projections, though, because Terrence thought about that and he lost. So
very true.
That's right. Listen.
So for the record,
who else? Yeah, who else on this matchup?
What?
Who?
So all of you people, though, that are listening in this podcast, though, we have a phenomenal league, but a very stupid fantasy football platform. The platform is just so stupid. It works great as a GM-ish for kind of contractual-wise, but It sucks. So if you have any sort of anything that you can give us, please let us know because it is terrible. They are stupid. The emails we get and we send to them, and then the responses we get, I hate you very much.
Yeah, I thought this was about to be one of those things where Julian cuts off another possible sponsor for us in the future, but he doesn't use that, so we're good.
We don't want that.
But you're not wrong.
So everyone's on DGB versus DB. Is that where it is?
Yeah, this is a matchup of the week. It seems, one of them. But yeah, I'm gonna go DGB because DB's team is really week right now.
You caught me on a good week, Derek.
Yeah. You got
I know that bye week. That's why I was like, let me slide this out there. Put the bye week information.
Tom Brady.
Hey, maybe.
You never know.
I know. Yeah, no, very
Put on
fair.
5 TDs. I'm actually kind of hoping he puts on 5 TDs. 3 of them to AB.
Dang.
Awesome. All right.
He didn't get no touchdown this week.
Stop hating.
We got Swift too. Swift's coming up, starting to take that spot in Detroit. We got some pieces coming up and making things happen. So watch out still.
All right, we watching. Hey, you're two in the league. Still finish last place, so you don't have to. We still have to figure out a punishment as a league. We have to figure out this last place punishment. We do.
I thought we had one solidified. No,
I
we're not
did,
gonna go with
but
that.
people in the chat, I said, hey, you got to dress up as Donald Trump. You said you got to go with signatures. People in the chat did not like that. I think that's a sign of a good punishment.
What?
Exactly. That's a sign that it's a great L to take. So that's.
Right now.
We're supposed to say, oh yes, you have to order a Hawaiian pizza. That's not a punishment. Come on now.
But all right, so that's the matchups. That's pretty much everything. And do you guys have anything fantasy related that you want to get off before we head off of here?
Not that type of podcast, so refrain that question.
Yeah.
Anything fantasy football
Hey.
related?
No, I'm good, actually. No.
Sexy time, bringing sexy time back. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for fucking with us. Good luck to everyone except for Coach A's. Looking forward to week 10. Good shit, guys.